Well, hello dolls, I'm Margot, and welcome to Budgets Untamed. Today you guys are going to get a twofer. You guys are going to get to see me do my cash stuffing for the beginning of the month of November, as well as check out this. Check out these nails, you guys. They just broke off, and it was all my fault. Trauma is what breaks nails. And I was working on a project. You know, it just might be easier if I do a little chit chat while I take care of these nails and let you guys know what happened before we do the cash stuff. How about that? And then that way, you guys will get a 2-for-1 today. Okay, so we are going to get two things done at one time here. I stopped and I got clippers. I got a file. I've got some hand lotion. Then I made a little scrub. I've taken a bit of hand soap. I put it in a dish and I added sugar, a little bit of sugar. And I'm going to add a bit of oil when I'm ready. So I'll let you guys see that. I made the water a little bit hot because we're gonna sit and chat for a minute. I want it to be at least lukewarm when I'm ready to use it. Okay, here we go. We've got several different seasons here. I refuse to give up my harvest because we haven't even had Thanksgiving yet. So I'm going to hold on to it until the end. Okay, so what I wanted to do today was just clean my nails up, let them get a fresh start. And I hate to clip my nails, but I'm going to have to. And I want to clip them down. This is not something that you will see me do often, but okay. So what happened was at work, I changed the departments that I work in. For any of you that don't know, I am a grocery store manager. So technically my position is called co-manager. So that means I, with the store manager, run the store. Now there are other co-managers there. However, I am considered co-manager number 1, which means I have the most experience. I can run both sides of the store. So I have been in what is considered the perishable side for several years, and I'm just kind of tired of it. I'm tired of the inventories. Perishables would be deli, bakery, produce, meat, seafood, those types of things. And they have to have inventories every single month. And I am so tired of it. Which means we have to sit there till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning until all the numbers come in and the numbers are accurate. And that isn't easy to do. Imagine counting every single thing there is to count in a produce department in one evening. And the deli bakery department and the meat and seafood department. There are items in the coolers and the freezers. Ugh. It's a lot, and I'm tired of it. So, I'm just gonna cruise for the next several months and then not have to worry about what's going on over there. Tuesday evenings, when it's inventory time, I can just go home. And that doesn't happen often. Okay, so anyway, that looks much better. They were all different lengths like this one. So I went over there. So what happened was on the other side of the store, which is considered non-perishable. So that is dry grocery, anything to do with dairy and frozen. And people say, oh, dairy is perishable, but it's refrigerated with dates. I mean, all food has that, but it's not considered a perishable item. Okay, so anyway, that's the side of the store I'm on, and my company decides to do a total store reset right in the middle of the annual holiday walk. So the walk, normally we give 110% for those walks, but you can't give 110% when you have this humongous entity right in the middle of it, which is a total store reset. It takes hundreds of people to get that done. Okay. So in my opinion, they should have postponed our walk to December walk instead of a Thanksgiving walk, but the powers that be decided, no, we're just going to do them both together and let you suffer. So I had to go in the back and I had to deal with product to be shipped to other stores, just because now we no longer carry them or what have you. So dealing with boxes is always traumatic for the nails. And I'm normally very, very conscious of what I'm doing when I'm at work, but I had to just dig in. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I had boxes of pallets of merchandise to be sent to another store, and it had to be counted one at a time, one item at a time, to make sure it was entered into the system properly. And there's always going to be mistakes, but I try my best to make sure there wasn't. Okay, so that looks much, much better. As a matter of fact, this has a tendency to grow faster than the rest of my nails. So I'm just going to clip them down now. It's so much easier to work without nails and to type and everything else. So during this reset, I got to give myself a little bit of grace and not worry about my nails during this time. And I like my nails to be square. I don't like almond shape, talon shape. I just like them to be square. So I will initially file them to get them the shape I want. And as they start growing out, I will file them to make sure they stay at that shape. And then I generally do not file my nails, because filing is traumatic as well. So anyway, tomorrow is a big day at work because it's the day before the walk. We're still in the middle of the reset. The reset goes until the 13th. So I have about 4 more days left of that. And normally, I love to show off during my holiday walk, but my attention has not been on it. So I normally love to show off our Christmas decorations and all of our displays and how pretty the store is, but they're like one co-manager down because they've insisted that we do this reset right in the middle. Sometimes I wonder, what are corporations thinking? Like, give me the reason that this was approved and not changed. Because I know several stores that changed. Several stores changed. Changed the date of their walk. Okay, that looks good. We're almost done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just let those sit and heal for a bit before I try to shape them again. Okay. Thumbnails are a little bit harder to grow out. They don't grow as fast. For me. Nice. Okay. That's good. All right. So now here is the water solution with the sugar that I was telling you about. Like I said, a tiny bit of hand soap, a little bit of sugar, and a drop or two of oil. Now that is one of the natural oils that I make for my hair. And I normally just find an empty container and I clean it out in the dishwasher and I use that. But I'm going to try to start selling those on my Etsy page, but I'm not that far along yet. So right now I just use it for my personal things that I need to use it for. So now that looks and feels much better. I will keep you guys on the nail journey. I started my nail journey one other time and lost track of it. So my nails generally grow very well. We will see what happens this time. Okay, that's it. Okay, enough of that. I'm not going to polish them or anything. Let's move on from here. Okay, you guys, so here we go with the cash plan. Okay, so let me see. I have my binders here. I'm a little bit out of sorts because I don't know how my job interferes with everything that I'm doing, but it does. And the reason it interferes is because with this project, I'll go in at 6 a.m. and I'll be there till 6 p.m. or maybe 7 p.m. Then when I come home, I'm so exhausted, I can't think straight or see straight. All I want to do is eat, shower, and go to bed, and then do it again the next day. So that's the reason why my videos are a little bit sporadic this time of year. So after this walk on Thursday, I should be back to normal, hopefully, after this walk. So just give me some grace until then, please. We all need it. We all need grace every once in a while, and I am not afraid to ask for it. Okay, so along with the what's going on at work, I am in charge of, like I said, the perishable departments, which includes meat, seafood, produce, floral. Okay, and my floral department person is not really that good. So I had to step in and make sure things were getting done. Okay. I want to take a moment, since we are chatting, to put my receipts together and then put them away so that I can get reimbursed for everything. I just want to have these. Yes. Okay. So far, so good. I'm going to take these and hold on to them here so I know that everything in this envelope is work-related. Okay, great. Now, this is nothing. This is what I saved. That is something else. That is what I saved from last pay, and there's nothing left. I used it all. Okay, so I was able to save $1.50, 60, 70, 80, $1.91. You do know that we're getting rid of pennies, right? And I'm going to keep this dollar in my pouch, my coin pouch. Okay, that's the end of that. Now, let's count up some money. I think I'm going to be short a little bit because I don't need that buffer. Okay. I don't need the buffer. So we're gonna do it like this. Okay. So I have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, and 15. $315. Let's count that one more time. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 3, 5, 10, and 15. $315. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. Okay, now let's put this to the side because I had made some changes during my cash planning, but I think I want to, I said Harvest moved to the Christmas meal, Black Friday to Christmas gifts. Okay, let's make sure that's still the way it is. So Harvest, I took this out And I put this in Christmas meal. Okay. Okay. That's gonna stay because I have $40 for my Thanksgiving meal because at work they're giving us a $25 credit. So I'm gonna put 40 and the 25 together to make my Thanksgiving meal. Okay, we're gonna keep that the way it is. And then this is the gift from my brother. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna leave it that way. Okay, good. Now, let us fill. So for groceries, we have $160 for groceries, 50, 70, 90, 110. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 150, 160, and 165. Nope, 160, so I don't need the 5. So it's 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, and 160. Okay, that is for my groceries. And then after that, I'm going to put 50 in my eats and drinks. Nothing is going in buffer. I changed my mind on that. Merry Christmas is getting 15. Okay, now here we go. Merry Christmas is getting 15. We're getting close, you guys. Merry Christmas is right here. And that is for the associates, associate gifts. So that's 10 and 15. And let's see how much we have. It's so funny because around this time, people start getting on my nerves and I'm like, X, you're X'd. Okay, let me see where we are. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 105, 110, $120. We're going to keep it just like that. I like it, I like it. Okay, next we're going to do harvest. We're going to put $10 in harvest, but that harvest has moved here. Okay, so harvest has moved here. So I have 50, 70, 85, 95, 100, and $10. $110 for harvest. So I have 50, 70, 80, 95, 100, 5, $110. Very good. And then next we have auto. I'm going to put 20 in auto. Auto maintenance. So I'm going to have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and $100. So that's getting ready for my oil change, and I want to get my car cleaned and detailed. That is what I'm going to use it for. Okay. My Thanksgiving meal is $40. I have to buy some shrimp and okay, so this is going here. $40 for Thanksgiving. Okay. All right, so now we have $10 and $20 left. I left Low out, y'all. Look at that. Low gets $20, y'all. How did I leave Low out? Okay, let's go to Low and see where he is. Okay, so I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, $90 for Low. Okay. That appears to be it, you guys. That appears to be all that I have for today. How far along are you guys in your holiday journey? Please leave those comments down below. Share my videos with whomever you think need it, and we will talk soon. Bye, dolls.